Hi guys, and welcome to episode 2 of The Only Way Is Up, my new Football Manager 2016 series where I take myself as a manager with no reputation and no coaching badges and try and get myself to a top club. So obviously we're at VW Hamme in the Belgian 3rd division, and in the last episode you saw two defeats, one in the league and one in the cup. Before we get into the results since then, I have made a couple of signings. I signed Nam Seung Woo, who's a centre midfielder slash attacking centre midfielder. These were both on free transfers. As you can see, as soon as he joined, his value immediately went up to £34,000. So, going by our financial situation, he could be a good player to sell in the future, especially if I don't use him as that much. And I haven't been using him that much really, because I've been changing my formation so much. The other sign that I made was left back Marko Petrovic. He's gone straight into the first team. However, I will be resting him for today's game because he's not in the best of form. 32-year-old, you can see, Serbian. He's got quite good stats. 4-star ability and 4-star potential. And in terms of the games that we've played, so obviously last episode we saw a 2-1 defeat against Bornham and a 2-1 defeat in the cup against IJsselmeer. We then went to play IJsselmeer at home in the league, and we thrashed them 5-1. So you see Stein de Wilde putting us in front, Curtis grabbing one, Van den Boyce, and then Hadzic getting a brace. Pretty good performance for having 8 shots and 5 of them on target. All 5 of them went in. That's pretty clinical stuff from us. Probably the best performance I've seen since taking over. Next match was against Ulster Brackle away from home. This was a 0-0 draw, and to be fair, we're probably lucky to get a draw out of this one. They were all over us really, but we managed to get the point. Then came a disappointing defeat, 3-1 defeat against Gulligan. We were actually 10th in the table after this match, but that's not that far away from where the board expects us to be. They want us to be top half of the table, which would be 9th, so we're only a place away after that game. The goal for us coming from Mertens. And then we played another draw, a 1-1 draw against RC Ghent. I'm quite happy with this result away from home. We seem to be doing well at stopping teams from playing their game, but we're not really playing ours. So Allenson took the lead for Ghent, and then Stein de Wilde grabbing our equaliser back. You can see he's pretty close on all the stats. They just edged on possession and shots. We didn't really have that many shots on target either, which is very disappointing. Next up came a game against Londerzeel, who were actually near the bottom of the league when we played them. And that was a bore draw, a very boring game, 0-0. Getting only a point in this game dropped us down to 12th. And the next game, we managed to win again. So only our second win of the season. Irfan Hadzic getting the winner for us. You can see again, very even game. They edged on possession, we just edged on the shots, and our shot accuracy was just slightly better. Irfan Hadzic, like I said, getting the goal for us, and that moved us up to 9th. It was a really close match. It's like highlights for both sides, pretty even stuff, but moved us up to 9th. Not disappointing whatsoever. However, the next result was very disappointing. This is the game that I said I was going to bring, but I decided against it. You can see we had more shots than them, but we just couldn't get them on target. Edged on possession as well, but Johnny van Lanschut, his goal in the 53rd minute was just enough to beat us on the day. So that leaves us in 12th in the 3rd Division A. But we're 3 points away from 6th. So it's really close. It's a really close league so far. 8 games played. Today's game is against La Louvière Centre, who are in 7th, just at the top of the relegation zone. Again, if we beat them today, we can go above them. So hopefully we can do that. Just show you the stats so far. So top goal scorer is Irfan Hadzic with 3 from 5 starts, 8 appearances altogether. Then top assist is Stein de Wilde and Ramiro, level on 2 each. And Olivier Spelduren, the right back, has had the most play of the matches. Best average rating is Michael Mays, but he's only played once. But incidentally, he's coming in for Petrovic today at left back, so hopefully he can continue that great form, because Petrovic has been dropping off a little bit. He started out for us and he was was doing quite well. Where was he? There he is. Yeah, he did. He was doing quite well at the start, but he seems to have dropped off. He had like a seven above 7 average rating, but now it's gone a bit down. So I'm giving Michael Myers a go for this one. I think he's only a youngster. He's only 19 years old, Belgian. So hopefully he can do the job for us today in this game against La Louvière Centre. So this is the formation and lineup that I'm going for today. So what I've done is I don't know how well this is going to work or not, but I've been looking at the team report and seeing what formation they're weakest against, and been using the Pro Zone to have a look at where the average possession is, who makes the most key passes and everything, and trying to just close them down. So I made a few notes on who to add opposition instructions to for this game. But the formation wise, we've gone 4-1-2-3 defensive midfield, a wide formation. Obviously got Devro in goal, back four have spelled Duran, Kettles, Creel, and the incoming Mize. Got Vergail in defensive midfield as the ball winning midfielder. Van den Boys is the deep lying playmaker, and De Kiersmack as a centre midfielder. We've got Maluka wide right as an inside forward on attack, and Ramiro wide left as a winger on support, and then the target man up top on support is Stein de Wilde. It was a toss up between him and Hadjic, but Hadjic hasn't been performing that well in the past few games, so I've decided to give Stein de Wilde a bit of a go. Obviously he's not that far behind in terms of goals either. He's got 2, Hadjic's got 3, so we know he can put the ball in the back of the net as well. In terms of instructions, we've got float crosses and exploit the right flank. This is mainly because obviously de Wilde's a target man. I think he's quite tall. I'm pretty sure he's quite tall. So float the crosses in because he's a big fella. Exploit the right flank because that's where they're conceding their most goals from, and hopefully that can help us do the job today. It's always people lacking in that sharpness, always. So La Louvière Centre are 5-4 favourites for this one. Person making the prediction reckons it's going to be a draw though. So we're 7-4, draw is 11-5. If we win, we can climb out the relegation zone, like I said. Our key man is Stein de Wilde. Their key man is Bigen Yala Lusala, who's a winger, according to that. He's a Belgian right midfielder who we've scouted. He looks pretty good. So one to watch. I think I've got him to be closed down here. I've been closing down like anyone that's good at passing. Like, it seems to be working to shut them down, but you never know, I guess. That could all go wrong today. And it always seems as if they've got really big squads, because half the players that I've made notes of to close down and everything aren't actually playing. I tend to go in, when I've got a closing down on, I tend to just go with the full whack, apart from the tight marking on anyone that's not a striker. Obviously a striker I don't want to go in hard on. So Van der Heijden is obviously a striker, so we'll not tell him to tackle him hard. Michel Regnier Lusala, so close down Michel, tackle hard, weaker foot. Same with Regnier. And the same with their key man, Lusala. And there's one more, Morel. Is he playing? Yeah. Trying to weaker foot. Don't want to close down a defender either. Don't mind closing the midfield down, but defence is a bit too far. Then we got the favourites. Calmly, teams such as ours should be winning without a problem. A lot more to come from you. Yay, green. That's what I like to see. Control the midfield. Okay, that one didn't work. A lot more to come from you. Oy, so we got four greens. Quite happy with that. And let's get into the game. So we kick off playing in blue for the first half and give the ball away after 6 seconds. Not the best of starts, but hey, at this level the passing's not that great. As you can see there, they've just given the ball away, kicking it out of play with a bad pass. I wish there was a way that you could like rile the opposition up, because that guy that's on the yellow card, we could probably get him sent off, but there isn't. I think we're going in hard on him, so maybe that might get him to do a few more tackles, get a bit of payback, hopefully. So you've had the first shot of the game. It mustn't have been anything though, because it hasn't been a highlight. It was off target. Seem to be doing well with possession. They've got a throw though with Morel to Papasarantis. What a name. It's blocked. Morel, Michel, Regnier. Van den Boyce wins the ball. De Vilde, this is a counter-attacking opportunity for us now. Maluka, he's got space in front of him. It's Maluka, he shoots, saved by Cremier. And cleared by Morel. And judging by the team report, they concede most of their goals around this time of the game. They also score them, so it's a bit of a risky strategy by me switching to attacking, but that's what I'm going to do. I'd like to I'm of the opinion that if you score more goals than the opponent, then you're going to win, which is obviously true. Yeah, that didn't come out right. I'd rather score goals and have a weak defence than have a strong defence and not score goals. That's what I meant to say. De Keersmaker gives it to Maluka. It's intercepted by Morel, but it's come to Creel, Vergeilen, Van den Boyce, De Keersmaker, Vergeilen. Can you find a pass? Plays that wide to Speldurin. De Keersmaker, back to Speldurin, chance to cross. He does. First time, De Vilde, saved and cleared. Only to Van den Boyce. Ramiro tried to cross it, but it was tackled, and Rainier clears it further. That's out for a throw-in. That was a good chance for us there. So we've been making a few opportunities in this game. Mize with the throw-in to Ramiro. Plays it out the edge of the box to Van den Boyce, who shoots, saved by Kremers. Good effort. We're doing well getting our shots on target today. 3 out of 4. Ain't bad. 75% of the shots. Pretty damn good. Van den Boyce, the De Keersmaker. We've got to make these chances. We've got to score them. It's flicked on. Maluka's there. He should have scored that. So should have scored that. It's very disappointing. We're having all these chances, but we've yet to score a goal from them. We've had 2 clear-cut chances and we haven't scored 1 goal. I can kind of sense where this game's going to go. Speldurin, come on, let's make it go. De Vilde gives it to Maluka. De Keersmaker, saved by Kremers. De Keersmaker again, saved again by Kremers. My God. That keeper is having an amazing game today. Stein de Vilde is looking a bit knackered. Jeez. I mean, we have had a few games within very few days. Papasarantis gives it to Jado. He's offside, thankfully. There's been a few occasions where we've played like 3 games in a week, so maybe that's it. That's why he's a bit knackered. Obviously, we've got Hadjic on the bench, top scorer, who can come on. Well, the ball hasn't been falling to him, it's been falling to Maluka, who's the inside forward. Obviously, that chance before came to Maluka and he missed it. I can't help but think Hadjic would probably have put that away, or even De Vilde would have put that away. Bit of encouragement. Could still come out with a win tonight. Impressed with solid defending. Oh dear. We'll go with there's a lot more to come from you. Definitely a lot more to come from you, but I think I might be taking you off, De Vilde. So no one's really having a poor game. Maluka is 6.5, that's not that bad. I normally go anything below a 6.5 is bad. So he's on the edge of being bad, but I'm going to bring Hadjic on. Stein de Vilde is not looking in best shape, and Hadjic is our top scorer. Now, we've played well with attacking on. That's the thing. I started the game with standard and there wasn't very much highlights, but since I went attacking, there's been quite a few, so I think we'll stick it at that. We don't really have many options. Well, we can't have many options on the bench because we've only got 4 places on the bench, but we don't really have many options in terms of attacking midfielders, because the way Maluka's playing, I'd probably like to take him off, but we can't really do that because we've only got a centre midfielder on the bench. It's good defensive play there by us. Come away with the ball. That's turned into nothing though. They've yet to have a shot in the game, touch wood. They're probably going to get one now though, aren't they? It's Leclerc to Wiggers, Rainier, Lusala, Van der Heyden. Good tackle. Vergeilen gets the ball back. Oh, Has he given it away? No, he's kept it. To Kiersmacher. Long ball forward, intercepted by Lazic. And Rainier's got the ball again. It's Van der Heyden. To Lusala. Rainier. Back to Wiggers. Michel. They're just looking for that killer pass, and there it is. Van der Heyden. Good save from De Vroo. He probably could have caught that, to be fair. It didn't look like it was that hard. Papasarantis with the corner. And that's headed clear by Hadzic back there, the target man. Maluka has got the ball. Long ball forward, looking towards Hadzic. Oh, Hadzic flicked it on, no one there. I'm thinking, I've just realised something. I've got target man on the support. Hadzic would have probably taken that down if he'd been on attack. So we'll just change that up. So we've now got the inside forward, Maluka, on attack, and we've got Hadzic, target man, on attack as well. Vigailan in defensive midfield is looking quite tired, so he's probably going to be the next sub that I'm going to make. But we'll leave it a little while, leave it until he gets to about 65%. Oh, Van den Boyce is going down as well. Corner for them, Papasarantis. It's headed away by Creel. Lusala's there though. Good tackle. Lazic has still got it for Lalouvier. It's Papasarantis. Blocked by the defender. De Kiersmacher gets the ball. Play towards Hadzic. Is this going to be a chance for us? Oh, Hadzic had to hit a shot. He had no support whatsoever. Okay, I'm going to make that change for Guylan and bring Van der Put on. That leaves us with limited options. I mean, as Ramiro can't play attacking right, can he? No, he can play on the left. He can play in centre midfield as well though, so like Van den Boyce is looking a bit tired, so we'll move. No, I think we'll do that later. I was thinking of moving Ramiro to centre midfield and then bringing on Petrovic and putting them attacking midfield left, but I think that's something we should do later in the game, around 70 minutes. As I'm sure Van den Boyce can hold off until then. We've got a free kick with De Kiersmacher. It's Van den Boyce, the man of the moment. Creel, Ramiro, Hadzic. Plays it through to Ramiro. Is that a... It looked like he got shoved. It's Maluka. Hadzic. 1-0. Irfan Hadzic with his 4th goal of the season. Awesome. We deserved that. We entirely deserved that. 11 shots today and 7 on target. We are doing something right. That is brilliant stuff. Sorry if you couldn't quite see the goal there. I've tried to move the team ratings in the stats boxes, but sometimes the pictures are a bit bigger and I can't really see everything that I want to see when I move it down. Like I've already got rid of the conditioning part so that I can see the pitch. Yeah, I'm gonna make that change now. Did I not? Oh, I'm such an idiot. I didn't bring Van der Put on, so Vigailan's just been tiring himself out. I'll move Ramiro to centre midfield, bring on Petrovic, attacking midfield left. Confirm. So we're 1-0 up. Can we get our first victory in a live com in this series? You can't say we don't deserve it with all the chances we've had today. 5 clear-cut chances. That is just scary that we've had 5 and we've only managed to score 1 goal. Almost 10 minutes to go, just over. We're still holding on. This would put us up to 7th in the table, which would be above our board expectation. And one place above one of our local rivals is FCV Dender. Spelduran's got a throw deep in our half. Gives it to Maluka. Maluka running forward. He's cutting inside. That's what the inside forward does. To Petrovic, who's a makeshift winger for us today. He's trying to go past his defender. He does. He goes past Lusala. It's Petrovic. Crosses it in. Hadzic. Over the bar. It was great stuff from Petrovic. Obviously, he can play left midfield, but attacking left midfield is a bit different. But he seemed to be having a right go at it there. It's Wiggers with a throw, gives it to Bellier. Rainier. Can we tackle? We can. Van der Put wins the ball. But it's fallen straight to them. It's Papasarantis. Arcangeli. Oh, Mice has given that away. And Papasarantis has scored completely undeserved. That is completely undeserved. I'm sorry. Yanis Papasarantis. How disappointing. That we should have scored five. We should be 5-1 up. I don't think this is going to be a chance either. Tadžić to Mize. Crosses it in, cleared by Leclerc. Romero, and that's collected by Papasarantis and cleared. Friel wins the header. It's gone to Rainier. Yeah, this is just going to die out now, this game. Speltura and long ball forward towards Tadžić. Headed away by Batu. To Kiesmaka to Maluka. Shoot. Speltura, and that's full time. 1-1. We definitely should have won this game. Definitely. 13 shots, 7 on target. Really not taking our chances. I'm going to be aggressive with them. Really disappointed in that one, actually. So move up to 11th still, but we could have been up to 7th. It's like some of the teams hadn't played, I guess, but like 3 of the teams above us, obviously Laluvia included, had played, and we could have been up there. That's very disappointing. Man of the match was for them Papasarantis. Well, look at that. 13 shots, 7 on target. I guess that's just the way it goes sometimes. They got the equaliser against the run of play. Unfortunate, but still a point away from home, I guess. Yeah, denied by late goal. So annoyed at that. So annoyed. Anyway, guys, that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Next episode, we will bring the Denda game, because that's a local rivalry, FCV Denda, and we should be pretty close to them, hopefully. Maybe we'll even be above them if we get a few wins, because we seem to be struggling for wins. See, only 2 league victories so far this season after 9 games isn't the best, but again, only 3 defeats. And if games keep happening like the one against Laluvia, we've got to win some of them, surely. But next episode we'll bring you the FCV Denda game at home, the 7th in the league, one of our local rivals. So like I said, that is it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, get all my content when it comes out. Feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll see you next time.